So, transitioning into down dog. So there are a few postures that we would tend to transition up into down dog or into down dog. So one of them is child's pose. So we'll quite often be in child's pose and we'll lift up to down dog. So when you're in your child's pose, before I come up into my down dog, I want to try and make sure that my hands are in the right position so that I don't have to try and adjust my hands. It's kind of easier to adjust your feet, I suppose, than it is to adjust your hands once you're up in your down dog. So you want to kind of have your hands in the right position. So I would always kind of stretch my arms out and spread my fingers nice and wide and get them ready before I lift up into my down dog. And then I'm gripping with my fingertips. I'm going to tuck my toes. And then I'm going to lift up. So I'm going to lift my knees up and then push back into my down dog. And you see, I don't have to move my hands at all. I might want to move my feet back a little bit, maybe. But I'm more or less in the right position. So whenever you're in your down dog, and we'll come into blah, 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 blah. Whenever you're in your child's pose and we're coming into down dog, stretch forward, get your hands in the right position first, tuck the toes and lift up. If you're coming from your hands and knees, we've spoken about this already. If you're in hands and knees, maybe we're doing cat-cows or something like that. Coming from hands and knees, move the hands about a hand distance further away. Tuck your toes, lift up into your down dog. Okay, the other one then will be plank. So plank into down dog. For your plank, your wrists are underneath your shoulders. To come into down dog, feet are hip distance apart, and we just push up and back into down dog. You might, maybe, walk your feet a little bit further forward if that feels better for you. But if you're transitioning backwards and forwards, you can leave the feet where they are. So we're going inhale to plank, exhale to down dog. So you could practice a few of those. Inhale to plank, exhale to down dog. The only other transition that I can think of right now would be to come from a lunge. So when we're in our, maybe doing our sun salutations. So your runner's lunge would look like this. Okay. So all you're doing is you press again, gripping with your fingers, press with your hands, step that foot back, and you're in your down dog. So again, we'll do the other side. Runner's lunge. Step back, down dog. Namaste.